Hey, Himanshu Bist with Himanshu.com. If you are a freelancer who want to make more money from your business, make sure to watch this video till the end because I'm going to be breaking down entire blueprint that helped me to make more money as a freelancer, that helped me to uh, have more money, have more time, and especially having more freedom when I was starting my journey as a freelancer. So if you are someone who is looking for these changes, you are at a position where you feel stuck, you want to make some changes that you do not understand how can you do it. Maybe it's how can you find better clients or how to organize your life or anything like this. Make sure to be very mindful while watching this video. Okay, so let's begin. First thing to understand is 50%, in fact more than 50% of the entire US population is freelancer at this moment. And there are more and more people who are joining this industry and they are looking it as an escape from their 9 to 5. And when this is happening, you need to understand that there is a saturation that is happening. There are more and more people who can do the same things that you are doing. So if you want to make more money, if you want to have more freedom, and after 5 years, if you want to see yourself at a different level and not just as some employee or some self-employed person, you need to do something that people are not doing right now. And let's understand this entire blueprint and how can you actually achieve this. Okay, so I have my I have my whiteboard where I'm going to be helping you visualize all the stuff that I'm talking about. This is the way I teach, and I really like this idea because this way you can actually understand. Uh, I will be putting my brain out, okay, and you can actually visualize the entire thing. Okay, so let's begin. So before I tell you the what the main factors why some people make really good money in freelancing and why some people really feel stuck, you need to understand why people actually pay money. Okay, why your clients are paying money. So there are three things that you need to understand. First is influence, okay, and second is skill, and there is third thing that's knowledge. There was a time when people used to get a lot of money for their skills, and that was a good time. uh, you didn't really need to have much knowledge of things, and people, especially in freelance industry, people made really good money by learning few skills. For example, if you knew Photoshop, you could call yourself as graphic designer and you would be making really good money. Now but things changed slowly. People started moving from skill based to knowledge based, and employers started looking for people who have a particular kind of knowledge. Maybe it was creativity, maybe it was some more knowledge about other stuff, maybe more knowledge of the industry that you can combine with your skills. And this is how people started making more for their knowledge instead of skills. Okay, so people shifted from skill based labor to knowledge based labor. Okay, and now we are still here, but we are also moving. And in fact, this is how it works. It keeps moving, it keeps shifting. So from knowledge, now we are moving to influence based economy, where there is knowledge also matters, of course, skill also matters, but most of the people who make really good money, they just don't have knowledge, they also have influence. And when I say influence, I mean authority. Okay, so if you will look at my example, so people shifted from just knowing Photoshop to having knowledge of a particular industry, and they also had knowledge of Photoshop, right? For example, in cloud computing, they also had some idea of cloud computing industry, and now they can implement their skills better. But how about those people who are teaching Photoshop? How about those people who are teaching creativity and design? These are the people who have become authority in their industry, and these are the people who are making most of the money in the game. If you will understand this strategy, you will realize that why some people are really crying and they're struggling to make $10 per hour. Even if they have really good skills, they go to Fiverr and compete with thousands of other graphic designers. They can do almost the same things that they can do. And there are a lot of automation that is happening in the industry. So again, they are struggling because they are again competing with automated softwares that developers are creating. For example, uh, now solopreneurs easily can go to Canva and they don't have to use Photoshop at all. So this is, we have shifted, and people who have influence, people who have not just knowledge but an authority in their niche, they are the people who are making it really big. They are the people who are teaching other people how to do Photoshop, how to be more creative, how to be more mindful while you are designing, right? So this is the first thing that you need to understand, all right? Now, one thing is clear. You need to shift yourself from just being a freelancer to be someone else. Someone who is more effective, someone who is more uh, people can see, someone who has more potential. You need to be that person, or at least you need to position yourself as this person that is better than just being a freelancer. And this is the way you can have more time, more freedom, more money in the industry. All right. So if you are with me so far and if you are loving this kind of information, make sure to let me know in the comment box, because I will really appreciate this. And let me show you what is that person and how can you actually become that, what are the different factors, and how it actually helps. Okay. So let me change my color. This person that I call a micro consultant. Okay, so this is what you need to become: someone who is not just providing skills but also providing knowledge, and who is positioning himself or herself as an authority in a particular industry. For example, if you are a copywriter and you are looking for freelance copywriting clients, you have to stop calling yourself as freelance copywriter, and you need to be copy consultant. Okay. And I have created this entire blueprint that you can check out for free just by using the link below this video. All the resources are provided. Make sure to uh, go through them because they are going to be helpful. Okay. So this person who is a micro consultant, this is what you need to become. Okay. So this is freelancer, and he doesn't have clients, and he doesn't have money, doesn't have time. And from here you need to become a micro consultant who is charging for knowledge, charging for experience, and who is very mindful of how he is positioning or she is positioning. I don't want to be racist right here, but it's just pick. Okay, if you are a girl, just think in your terms. All right. So, and someone whom your client can value. Okay. So there are a few factors that will make sure that you are not just being a struggling freelancer and you are a happy micro consultant. The first thing is how you are positioning yourself. Okay, very very important. Positioning yourself is super important. Let's have this example. So someone who is teaching plumbing and someone who is sitting in that class and studying plumbing, if you are looking for a plumber, whom you will pick? Most of the time it will be the person who is teaching it, because automatically he is giving the knowledge, and you will have this perception that he is more experienced than the student. And this is what happens when you learn something and practice that, and then you teach it. So there is a golden rule of this industry. You have to study, you have to practice, and then you have to teach it. And if you can complete this loop, and in fact, I learned this from Jim Rohn, an amazing person, amazing motivational speaker. He was from 20th century, and this is really eye-opening if you will understand this. Okay, this is how you build your positioning, by teaching other people the things that you are practicing. Okay, so positioning yourself in the industry is very, very important. Now, second thing that you need to understand is niche. Now, where you will be positioning yourself, that's very important. If you are just a graphic designer, that's not very effective. But imagine you are a graphic designer in cryptocurrency, or you are a graphic designer in cloud computing. Now, interestingly, you may feel that you will be losing a lot of market if you will position yourself in a niche, but it works opposite. There is plenty of work for people who are good at one particular thing. So positioning yourself in a particular niche is very, very important. All right, now the third thing that you need to understand and you need to have is a funnel. Okay, a very specific process that you are using to turn a stranger into your paying customer. That's very, very important. And this is what is called a funnel. For example, uh, I have a program where this is not a sale, all right? I have a program where I help people to create their sales funnel on their website. Now, personal websites, that's one way of bringing people to your website and then turning them into your customer. You can create a YouTube channel, and then you can use it to bring people to your website and then turn them into your customer. That's one way of doing it. There are so many ways, and I have created multiple videos on how can you create your funnels, uh, that you can use for your service business, that you can use for your product business, for your e-commerce business. So make sure to check them out, right? And if you have any doubt, if you want me to cover anything else in the video, let me know in the comment box. I will love to know that. All right, and last thing that you need to understand is a product. Okay, you must have a product. And when I say product, you need to be very, very careful, because if you are giving everything, I have seen people, and in fact, I was doing the same mistake when I was starting up. I used to provide digital marketing services, and it was including SEO, it was including Google ads, Facebook ads, designing and copywriting, and all bunch of stuff. And then I realized that I'm not really getting the cream customers. I was looking at, I was getting approached by the people just who just wanted cheap services, not the value services. So you need to position your products differently. Okay. So one thing is your own positioning, and second is the product positioning that you have to separate out. Right. So four things if you can complete. First, you are positioning yourself, and this position is an authority positioning that you are doing by writing blogs, creating videos, creating content. So you need to be a master content creator in this process. And you are in a particular niche, you have a particular product, and then you have a very specific process of turning a stranger into your customer. This is how you turn yourself from just being a freelancer to becoming a micro consultant, and people are valuing you for your experience, for your knowledge, and they are paying you money that you really deserve. And this is what you need to have. This is what you deserve, right? And here is what's going to be happening when you will do it. So there is something called skill based labor. Okay, so this is what where 95% people are. 95% people will have the same skills, they will have same kind of information what they are learning from the internet, and you will be in those 5% people who have authority and who have influence and who have the knowledge. And this is where most of the money is. If you will look at top freelancers, if you will look at top consultants, they make a lot of money. And if you look at 95% people, they really struggle for project per project. So let me know in the comment box, what do you think about it? If you have any questions, let me know and I will love to answer them. And if you want, you can subscribe to this channel, hit the like button and share it with other people if you think this video can help some more people. Don't keep this knowledge to yourself. I'll see you in the next video.